Okay, so we will talk about the head voice and how do you get hold of your head voice right. First thing, I'm telling you beforehand that I'm not a very good speaker while it comes to making video. I cannot speak over videos. I forgive me if I stumble, or because I cannot speak. So keeping that aside, let's get back to head voice. So first thing is you need to breathe from your belly. So, and also you watch the YouTube tutorials, and everyone says that you use your diaphragm, you must be bored about it. Forget that shit. You will, sooner or later you will learn to use your diaphragm, so do not even bother about it. So what I'm telling you is breathe into your belly, not here, not in your chest, into your belly. That is the first practice you need to do, and make this into a habit. I mean, even if I am talking to you, I'm using my belly to breathe in and breathe out. That is the main game. First game is breath control. All lies in the air you take in, and how you can use the air you just took in. Controlling the air you breathe in. That is the main thing. So always breathe from your belly. Just forget about your diaphragm. You don't have to know where your diaphragm is. Just remember that shit, that you are actually breathing from your belly, and you practice that in your everyday life. Even if you're sleeping, make this into a habit. Even if you're sleeping, you are actually using your belly to breathe in and breathe out. Now, next thing, second, this takes months. So do not expect that you just start doing this and you will sound like Bruce Dickinson overnight. You cannot. So it takes months. Then comes the next step. Second step is, imagine and tell your brain that there is an imaginary pipe that starts here and ends in your sphincter muscle. You know where your sphincter muscle is. If you don't, Google it. So first thing is, imagine that there is an imaginary pipe that starts here and ends in your sphincter muscle. Now that is a long continuous pipe that ends in your sphincter muscle, and your idea is to push from your sphincter muscle while you are having the air in your belly. Forget about your diaphragm shit. Just imagine there's a long pipe that starts here and ends in your sphincter muscle, and you have just breathed in nice a nice amount of air in your belly, and now your idea is to push from your sphincter muscle. And while you push from your sphincter muscle, the air gushes out and creates a vibration in your vocal folds. And that's how you do it. Even if you're singing clean, even if you're singing scream, all happens because the vocal folds vibrate. So so the power comes from how powerfully you can push from your sphincter muscle. It doesn't depend on how bulky you are or how skinny you are. It doesn't matter how fit are you from the inside to push your sphincter muscle like that. You need to have the inner strength to be able to do metal vocals and any kind of vocals. So being fit from the inside is the main goal. So what you need to do is, you might want to run for an hour or two. So that's your choice. However, what I was saying, first thing is, practice that you are breathing from your belly. Second thing, imagine there's an imaginary pipe that starts here and ends in your sphincter muscle, and that is a long continuous pipe, and your idea is to push from your sphincter while you have the air in your belly. Bas, you practice that, and you will learn to use your diaphragm unknowingly. So you don't have to care about what diaphragm shit is. Just practice this shit. Second, third thing, how do you know what is my head voice and what? You don't have to care as well. You do that in your everyday life. First thing, while your mother beats you or your father beats you, how do you cry? How we used to cry as a child. Mama, no. That shit you used to do, that is your head voice actually. Now remember, while you practice this, imitate exactly what I'm telling you. if you like, I am a self-taught vocalist, and I found out my own ways how to do shit like that. No one taught me. I didn't have access to YouTube back at the time when I started practicing this shit. And YouTube videos didn't help me at all, except one vocal, the vocal warm-up exercises that are very useful. Find vocal warm-up exercises in YouTube and practice that. You will get the grip on your note, on the pitch, on the scale. That remember, we learn every day. We learn every day. We learn till we die. So learning is a continuous process. It never ends. So we are all learning. Even if you're idol, even if the best heavy metal vocalist that you know, he or she is also learning every day. So you have to have that attitude that I will learn. And you have to have that dedication that I will learn this shit. No one can teach you how to sing. No one can teach you how to sing. Only what I can do, what other people can do is just they can hold a torch on your way. They can show you just the way. You have to cross your way, cross all the holes, the trenches on your own. That is the idea. No one can teach you how to sing. If you have that dedication and passion in you, you will find out your ways, like people did. Like people are doing. So keeping all this bullshit aside, so first thing is breathe from your belly. Second thing is, imagine that there is a pipe that starts here and ends in your sphincter. Now you breathe into your belly and push from your sphincter, let the air gush out from here, and that will create a necessary vibration, and you will learn to use that air to pitch your any desired sound. So that is what, even if you sing clean, even if you do death growls, even if you do gutturals, even if you do head voice, singing is this is the basics of singing. That's how you do it. Even if you're into Indian classical, into jazz, into pop, into metal, into any kind of singing, this is the basic. This is the best way to sing. I mean, this is the best way to sing. There are advanced ways where your throat is used, but that will come later. But if you practice this will help you to build a strong voice, and you can attempt any genre and learn quickly. So that is the thing. So practice these three things. Now let's come back to the head voice shit. How do you do it? Now I told you. Always remember to push from your belly while you do practice this shit, because I told you that is the main thing. That is your head voice. That's how you do it. You keep practicing that, and if you don't have Tanpura in your house, please download Dhwani Tanpura app from Google Store. Set a lowest comfortable pitch for you that you are comfortable with. Start from the low, and maybe you can gradually push your voice up, and you will find that you are actually stuck somewhere. That is your highest range. I mean, practice this head voice technique that I told you. Now it comes from there. So make your body aware of the fact that which part of your facial muscles, which part of your forehead, which part of your actually your whole body is being used here, from your belly to your forehead, even the eyebrows, even the facial muscles, even your vocal cords, the shoulder, everything. It's not just your throat. You don't push from your throat, never. You use your whole body to sing. So that's what, like, realize which part of your facial muscles are being used when you do this, and how your eyebrows. See, I raise my eyebrows to do it. It helps me to get with your eyebrows and your head. Whatever will come is your falsetto. You need to learn. So you need to make yourself aware of the fact that which part of your voice is being used while you're talking in your falsetto. We're talking using your falsetto. And no, I will push it. No, no, no. I will push it and it sounds like a head fries. Now it can turn into a scream. So that will come later. Now, how to add distortion to your head voice? Now, there's a clean shit like ew, ew, ew. You can add rasp to it. I mean, a bit of distortion to make it sound good with distorted riffs, like nasty heavy metal riffs are going on. You might want to add some colors to your head voice, like by adding rasp. And this is a bit difficult and straining, but you can practice it for hours and hours and months and years, and make your vocal cords and your body used to it. It will still pain. And another thing, they will tell you that it doesn't hurt. Please stop when it hurts. Yes, I will agree to this to a certain extent, that you should not overdo things, but it will hurt. It will surely hurt if you try to learn growl or gutturals or screams or head voice or even anything that is associated with metal vocals. It is going to hurt. But if you stop right there, then you will never learn things. You need to push your limits. You need to push your limits, test yourself, but do not overdo it, so that you actually end up hurting your voice so bad that you actually ruin it. Or it will hurt for sure, but you know your limits. So try to push off yourself, off your limits every day, a little bit. That's how you build it. It takes months and years, and hours you need to practice it. So this is the thing. So first thing, just breathe from your belly. Then imaginary pipe that ends in your sphincter, you need to push from your sphincter. That's the third thing. And fourth thing, how to add distortion to your voice. Now, in order to add rasp to it, you need to imitate this sound. Not it's See? It actually, you have to use your throat a little bit, but that's quite advanced, because it might hurt in the beginning. You use your diaphragm as well as you use your belly. The idea totally, as well as your throat a little bit, to add the rasp, because that rasp comes from a little bit the rasp, you transfer that to your upper register. So that is a very complex idea, because I never learned from anyone. So this is my head talking, and I'm very clumsy in my head. But anyway, so I will demonstrate it. This is the clean head voice. Now how you add as the I shall That's your a little bit raspy. And that's clean. Clean. That's now you can even push your limits up to your flageolet. There's another register called flageolet. How do you do it? So I cannot tell you how to do it, but you need to push yourself and know your things. So let's do this shit. So from your chest voice to the flageolet. No. Thank you.